Hello, everybody. So my video cut off when I was talking in the car, so I would just like to continue. So basically, a question that I have. So those individuals that are refusing to focus on what they need to change within themselves will seek to control others, so they don't have to look at the mirror, and see themselves. Remember that song, Michael? I'm talking about the man in the mirror. That I'm asking him to change his ways. See, so it's actually something that you need to change within yourself. And a lot of times we don't realize that we're helping people remain weak instead of strong by allowing them to control our lives. Allow them to understand that they don't have any control over anybody. They need to focus on what they have going on within their lives. And the opinion of others holds the amount of weight that they are when they get on the weighing scale. That's the mindset that you have to have in order for you to understand that your opinion matters. You are entitled to your opinion and your interpretation of what you believe truth to be. No one can tell you anything different. The Most High God provides us with the ability to have free will and speak our truth. Experience will teach you later in life, and as you hear other things, it'll teach you and lead you in the direction that you need to go. Everybody's situation is different. I really thank First Lady J for speaking that truth, because it really helps open up some things, my point of view in my life. It's like we are providing seeds of knowledge, will help that's going to help produce a harvest of wisdom for everyone. And I heard Dominic even say pain is going to produce that power in your life. You see what I'm saying? So we're all coming up with our things. And I believe that we aren't what happens to us, but we are what we choose to do after it happens. Emotional fulfillment can provide the common man or woman with the ability to accomplish all things. You see what I'm saying? So you have to believe in yourself, and you have to understand that the things that took place in your life is actually wealth that you can use to find those solutions to the problems for others, not only for yourself, but for others. So charity begins at home, then it spreads abroad. Then you'll find, like, oh my goodness, so these are things that I was having issues with within my life. I found a solution. It helped me claim freedom. So now I want more people to see how to do the same. And that's what the Most High God wants for us to do, is to help each other claim freedom. But we're not going to do that by remaining silent and allowing the weak to believe that they are strong. Like, no, honey, that is weakness. But we're going to teach you and show you what strength looks like. It's balance. All right. That's why everything's about balance. Do you see we have two hands? They like this. All right. We got two eyes. We got two nostrils. We got the top and bottom of the mouth. Okay. And we also have, what is it, two legs. It's like a balance of things. Nature shows us what the Most High has created, shows us what we need, but it's for us to realize it, okay? And stop allowing things that people tell us to be all be all, because we're all here learning. This is a classroom. So what lesson will I learn today that will help me and help somebody else along the way? You see? All right. So anyway, also I have something to say. So my question is, are you helping an individual that operate in a mindset of control when you allow them to control you? You see what I'm saying? You're not helping them. You're not showing them unconditional love. You're actually showing them hate by not telling them the truth. So you're seeking validation from a person that don't need validation. And you shouldn't even be looking for their validation. The reason why you're still here is because there's more lessons that you need to learn so you can change and grow and become more. But we're not going to do that by allowing those that have displayed that they have issues that they need to fix within themselves, and then we choosing to validate them. So basically, we're helping each other remain in bondage rather than claiming freedom together, because we're only going to claim freedom by speaking our truth and telling people how we feel. Because see, if people really knew how they felt about what they're doing, like when they talk about people who are not there to defend themselves, giving themselves a false sense of power, living in illusion instead of reality, assuming in fear instead of action and faith, all of that stuff is signs of weakness, not strength. And then individuals that choose to remain silent while the people speaking because they have fear in their hearts of what they gonna say, what will they do? They're gonna think of me this way. So what? I'm trying to claim freedom. I don't know about you, right? We all want to claim freedom rather than bondage. So you removing from these low vibrational things that's causing you to remain in bondage, and you're choosing freedom. Okay? So you speak your truth to others, and then if they choose not to receive it, you keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. You see what I'm saying? Keep on moving forward. You say, I'm gonna keep on moving forward. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I want freedom rather than bondage. You hear me? I want you to claim it, but a lot of times people have to be willing to surrender. It's just like a person is in need of help and they drowning, and then you come over to try to help them, and they end up pulling you in with them. See, now that individual is not ready to surrender. They need to learn some more lessons so they are ready to surrender. You know, what must I do to be saved, to be free? You see what I'm saying? A person that is ready will surrender. An individual that is yet holding on to that pride and ego, they got to get some humble pie. All right, there got to be some more breaking down. Transformation, purification, activation, and completion needs to take place in their lives for them to get to the point that they are ready to surrender. You see what I'm saying? So, anyway, individuals that are seeking to control others reveal that they have no control of themselves. They are an individual that is operating out of fear rather than faith. We want more people to operate out of faith so when the new and the next generations come, then we can have a more peaceful life. See, the ones that operate out of faith will understand that they need to focus on their journey, their life, because they understand that everybody's situation is different. They're not individuals that's focused to control others, to take their mind off of what they need to do within themselves. But they need to heal their hearts from past hurts and pains. You see what I'm saying? They're not going around here defaming people and speaking negative of others because they want them to see them as somebody great. See, those individuals are seeking validation from people around them. They don't understand that the main focus they need to have is the validation of the Most High God, which will provide them with the ability to see freedom rather than bondage. All right? Because we're not playing today because it's time for all of us to get to the point that we are ready to claim freedom. Are you ready to claim your freedom? I know I am. So, anyway, I want to give all the information that I have been given from my experiences that's going to help more people claim freedom rather than bondage because that is my way of showing unconditional love to my brothers and my sisters. You see what I'm saying? I'm not showing you hate. I want the best for you. I want you to become better. All right? Do more than me. You see what I'm saying? Become the best teacher there is on this planet. What more a person have experienced being out there in the dark? Come to the light and teach others how to do the same. You see what I'm saying? So we all in this trying to help other people come out. It's not I'm up here and you down here. No. We want everybody to claim freedom. We want everybody to reach a balance in their life. All right? The individuals that are seeking to compete reveal that they are the broken. They are the ones in need of deliverance. Don't allow them to make you stay in a state of fear. They need help. They're crying out for help in the spirit. They revealing that just, and the people say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? So this is another thing that I was thinking about. The squeaky wheel gets the grease because it is the loudest. Now, there could be another wheel next to that other squeaky wheel that is flat and unable to move. Now, does that mean that the squeaky wheel needs more help than the flat tire that can't move? No. It just means that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You need to think about this in your life. All right. So if you want freedom, you're going to have to speak up. And then the duality with that is not everybody that is speaking are the ones that's displaying the strength, okay? Because sometimes it's the pity party and the victimhood that will allow the squeaky wheel to squeak. And it's the one that will get the most attention. And the people will actually follow that individual because they're loud. Well, it's time for the strong to stand up and speak so the weak can sit down and listen. All right? So we all can claim freedom together. I love you all. Let's continue to look up and live. Let's restore balance through life lessons.